This is to explain our delivery section. Again, paramedics typically only use 60 drips and 10 drips, and the actual packaging itself is 100% dependent on the company that it is coming from. So, example, this is a 10 drip set, and then this is also a 10 drip set, but they look different, but they do the same things. And then you need to be able to tell the difference whether or not it's inside of the package. So let's say your EMT partner opens it up, spikes your bag, and now you have a drip set up. By looking at the chamber itself, you can tell if you have a macro drip or a micro drip. Now again, paramedics, you should only be carrying either a 10 or a 60, depending on where you are. I've only ever heard paramedics carrying 10s or 60s, so I could be wrong on some of those, but your macro and your micro drip is going to stay consistent. So your macro drip, you're going to have this kind of wider mouth that's sending the drops down. And you can see that these drops are a lot bigger than these drops over here. So when we're talking about the 10 drip, which these are crossing, they're not lined up. What that means is that 10 drops equals 1 milliliter. And then we look over here at our micro drip. These drips are coming out of a much smaller mouth. So this is a needle. You're actually gonna look at the chamber itself and you will see this needle sticking down, and that will tell you that it is a micro drip. And the micro drip, in order to get 1 milliliter, is 60 drops. So 60 drops equals 1 milliliter. So comparing the two, this one is 6 times bigger than this one, because this one only needs 10 drops to make 1 milliliter, and this one needs 60 drops to make 1 milliliter. So there's a pretty significant difference, especially when you start delivering medications through these different drip sets. If you set up a medication that is supposed to be set up with a micro drip and you set it up with a macro drip, you are going to be giving medications a lot faster, a lot bigger volume than intended, and the patient's going to have an adverse effect to that. And also, when you are in the medical field and looking at these like med-math equations, you're going to see this is going to be listed as 60 GTTS or just GTT. Same with this, 10 GTTS. The GTT is gutta. It's Latin for gutta, which means drop. So that's where the GTT comes from.